What's the vibe been like around here this week? Kind of how?
Just intensity's been high. Just want to come back and just turn it around.
How tough has it been? Especially as receiver, offense isn't clicking the way you wanted to over these last couple of weeks. How do you kind of not get discouraged as the offense kind of is trying to find its footing?
Yeah, obviously it's been tough. Obviously because I know what we got in the locker room, what we got on the offensive side of the ball. I can't really get too discouraged because I know we could change it around. You know what I mean? So we just got to go out there and just execute what's the game plan. Get our blocks when we need our blocks, even on run plays, and make the contested plays as well on the perimeter.
You're going through what you guys are going through as an offense. How important is it to just get a hit on a few passes early, a few plays early, to kind of get into a rhythm?
Yeah, man, it's definitely good to get in the rhythm. You know what I mean? Especially when you got guys like we got on the perimeter. Get us going early. And the offense probably flow way better. You know what I mean?
After the past couple of weeks, does it feel like you and Jahmyr almost have to lead the charge as much as possible from a production standpoint to try to get things turned around?
I mean, just being leaders, on the offense. I feel like, that's what we want to do. You know what I mean? Just get the ball in our hands, let us get going, then let everybody else, get going as well. I'm not trying to say it like let us get going first, but obviously we want to get going as well early in the game. So
how do you see him kind of grow as a leader this year? How has he grown? Jahmyr grown as a leader this year?
Just been more vocal. You know what I mean? Not really a vocal guy, but he's been more vocal, and then he got that C on his chest. So he's really taking that role in and being that leader that we need.
Can you tell that means a lot to him, the fact that he got voted captain, that put him in that role?
Yeah, for sure. You can tell his whole demeanor changed this year. Then just being, like I said, more vocal and just, telling guys what he see and things like that.
Jake has obviously has had big games with you. What do you tell him? Do you tell him anything? And where's your confidence level in him right now?
I just keep telling Jake, be Jake, man. Just be you. At the end of the day, we just got to execute as a whole. We got to compliment the defense. When they get stops, we got to go out there and put points on the board. So,
how big would it be for y'all to go out and just have a good show and good performance against Detroit? Obviously, y'all want to win, but how big would it be to just go out and play to the level y'all think y'all can?
I mean, it'd be very big. It gives us confidence. So, and then hopefully that confidence roll over to the next game. So it'd be very big to go out there and get on there early.
From the outside looking in, people will look at you guys and say they have T. Higgins, they have Ja'Marr Chase, they have Mike Gesicki, they have Chase Brown. Although they lost Joe Burrow, how has this offense not been able to put up more points? Do you feel like a sense of urgency this week that obviously these last 2 weeks haven't gone your way, but you guys have the players to score more points than you have?
Yeah, we got the players to do it, but we all got to be, play as one. You know what I mean? So we can have individual players that do a lot of great things, but if we're not playing as one, then it's not going to work. You know what I mean? So we just got to play as one, execute the game plan.
In the offensive meetings, has there been something that y'all have been talking about a ton as a point of emphasis to get ready for this week?
Just talking about their defense, just getting ready, getting prepared, to execute the game plan that the coach prepared for us.
How hard have the past 2 weeks been for you?
It's been tough, man. Obviously, nobody likes losing, especially the way we've been losing. So it's been tough. I'm trying to do everything I can, day in, day out, to help my teammates get better, help myself get better, and just hope for a better outcome this coming Sunday.
One of the big refrains has got to be better on third down. What is it specifically about the third down? Because the Denver seemed like you guys had some third and shorts. What's been the disconnect around third down?
Man, we just gotta, like I said, execute, man, and it starts, up front. Got to get those blocks, and then it starts with us as well. Got to make the catches, even the tough ones. So.
That's what he told me. He wants me out there, and they can't put me out there if you're not performing like that.
How big is this week, just considering how good the Lions' offense has been this year, putting up the most points?
Defense got a ball, man. We just got to go out there and play our line of football, man. We talk on the back end. There shouldn't be too many points like that.
How are you feeling physically right now?
We're good. Ready to go.
Defensively, what do you guys need to do to play better this weekend?
Our physical team. So that's what they're known for, and I believe that's what his defense is known for, so we got our physical though.
How did you feel like Monday went for you?
It was all right. I had a couple plays. Y'all seen it. Been off the field, so got to come back and be great this week.
But physically, you said it, you're feeling good. So you'll be ready to go, full go if they ask you to on Sunday.
Full go, yes sir.
has it been to not be able to showcase how good you've been? We've seen you make so many plays over the years here. How frustrating has it been for you personally that you just haven't been able to find that form?
Frustrating in a small way, you know, but at the end of the day, you get reps on reps. So you got to make those count, though, because you won't always get those. So the next one, you got to be great. Just got to be better, man. Yes, sir.
What do you feel like you're capable of doing? You're still 4 years in the league. What do you feel like your ceiling is?
Being able to shut down one side of the field. The defense shouldn't have to worry about that side. Everybody else get the ball thrown over there. Go back to being me, like you said.
You mentioned physicality. Is that the key to slowing down an offense in the Lions that is, it seems like they're good everywhere. I don't really see many holes.
Yeah, most definitely. If your wide receivers are willing to block, you can tell how physical the team is. So that's what type of team they are. We got to bring the fight to them, though. They come into the Bengals, our house. So at the end of the day, we got to bring the fight to them first.
What about St. Brown stands out?
Great receiver, man. Probably one of the best in the league, if you ask me. Very shifty. Can get open. I think that's the number one guy, if you ask me, Jared Goff. So we got to keep him, from having a great day, and we should be good.
They have kind of like perfect complements because they have St. Brown and then they have J-Mo who's stretching the field, and then at running back they have the heavy hitter and David Montgomery, and then they get the shifty guy in Jahmyr Gibbs. How tough is that to go against the contrasting styles if you have to face those?
Just stay in the field. Hey, everybody good, man. If you look at it, yeah, it's a great combination with the offense, but we got to go out there and still play our defense, man. It's not really about what they do. Yeah, they have their plays, but we got to go out there and play our solid football and execute our job, and then we can, worry about the rest of that.
So I know it's really easy when you're getting ready for the game and you're just focused on the game, and the losses don't matter, the past losses. But when you get into the game and things start going sideways, do those past losses start kind of creeping in, and kind of the here we go again type of? Is it hard to fight that?
I don't think we have a here we go again. I can only speak for myself, but I'm worried about what I got to do in the next play. And we had a good group in Denver. Credit to them. 2 weeks in a row, toughies. So got to do something to score some points.
As a captain, are you kind of looking around at practice, just making sure everybody is where they need to be, or is that never a concern that attention and energy is there?
One thing about me is, with stuff like this, you can never break my spirit. Trying to lead this team with energy and spirit, and we got a football game Sunday afternoon to be ready for. It's our job to be ready for it, and we're going to be ready. So, I think again we've had good practices. I think in the moment we've let these games get away from us, and it's a damn shame, really, because we're doing some good things, but it's corny to point out the good things when you're getting really letting games get away from you. So we all feel that, and really my biggest role is to just bring the energy every single day and be ready to go, help these men be ready to go.
It seems like every week there's a tough front. This week, no different. Aiden Hutchinson, obviously you're facing DJ Reader. I mean, they got a lot of dudes in the trenches.
They do. DJ Reader, what a great man, great teammate, great player. Still playing really high level ball. They're a good team. We got a good football team coming into town Sunday afternoon, so we got to be at our best.
You got rookies starting on either side now. These guys seem like they're made of the right stuff, but it's a challenge. How difficult is it for the entire unit to have two guys with so little experience?
I think they've been doing a great job, and want to point out some positives. I think we have two ascending guards that hopefully are the guard duo here, with the program's health for the better part of a decade. So really proud of those guys. We had a really tough draw up in Denver, and I thought we shut them down pretty solidly, but obviously not enough to score any points or really do anything to affect the box score. So a lot still to work on, but we're out here, we're ready to go and getting ready, and we got the Detroit Lions now.
You averaged 4 yards a carry next week. Was it a step in the right direction?
I think so. I mean, we ran 52 plays though, so I mean, what are you going to say? I mean, there are positives to build off of, but I don't want to be overly corny about that. We got to do whatever we can to put points on the board. 3 points will win you 0 games in the National Football League.
So what's the key? Like, what has to everything? Like what has to change?
I think we got to convert third downs. I think we got to eliminate pre-snap penalties, play ahead of the sticks, and punch it in the red zone. And it's just all individual execution, working together as a unit, as position groups, and as an offensive team. So no one's hanging their head. We're getting it from all angles, guys. We hear you. And that is what it is, and we deserve that. But no one, like I said earlier, you can't break my spirit. You're not going to break this team's spirit. And we're going to come out and be ready for a football game Sunday, 4 p.m.
How much in the run game are you guys tinkering every week right now versus just let's just do what we do better? Is it or is it a combination?
I think it's always a combination in the NFL. I think there's obviously stuff you got to scheme up per team and personnel-wise, team-wise, scheme-wise. But obviously we have our stalwarts that we always carry. I don't think we're ever going to be the highest volume run team in the world, but when we do get the chances to run the ball, we need to be effective, we need to be efficient, and we need to execute with physicality and try to let Chase Brown get Chase Brown loose a little bit.
I think one of the underrated skills of Joe Burrow is his cadence. Does Jake have that in him, and how big of an advantage is it being at home, both in pass pro and in firing off in the run game?
I think it affects more in pass. I think that is the highest trait of home field advantage is the silent count on the road for the home team, for the defensive ends especially. So I mean, 2 weeks on the road, 2 toughies on the road. Glad to be back home. We're in the jungle. Let's go beat the Lions.